Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you this beautiful book that I just got on Amazon. I've been hearing a lot of good reviews about this book. I plan to start my journey of drawing and illustration by starting with how to illustrate flowers. This book is by Pierre-Joseph Redouté. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. And I got this when I saw a very talented artist on Instagram, and she raved of how beautiful this book is and how it helped her in her journey as a artist. And I decided to get this one. There are two sizes. There's a smaller and a larger size. I decided to get this size because I just felt like with the bigger one, I'll be able to see more details of the flowers, the colors, the hues, and everything about the illustrations. And a lot of people on Amazon gave reviews that, you know, the smaller ones was very small. But this one, even though you might think it's in the camera, I wish I could show, but it is huge. It is very big and heavy. The Amazon driver just delivered it today. And when I picked up the box, I was like, wow, what is in there? And when I opened it, I just found that this is the book. I'm going to get my ruler to show you the width of the book. It's about, I would say 2 inches, approximately 2 inches thick on this end. And my small ruler would not be able to take, this ruler is 12 inches, but it won't be able to take the whole measurement. So I'm going to grab my bigger and my longer ruler just to measure. It's my lance ruler, and this is 13 point, let me move it to show you guys. It is from here, right here to here, so you know the size, the width of what you're getting. I'll say 13.8. Yeah, it's big. So I'm still thinking that maybe if I might have to get the smaller one or this one, but it is huge. Just look at that. And not after she told me about this, the lady on Amazon, on Instagram, that I realized that there is a bilingual and a French version. So when I went on my order in Amazon, I realized I got the French version. So I'm going to open it up to show you guys if there's much reading in there, or if it's just the flowers. If it's just the flowers, I really don't care if it's English or what version it is. And a lot of people complain about their order being damaged when they received theirs, but luckily mine was not damaged. It didn't have any dent or any scratches on it, so I'm glad about that. So if I decide to keep it, I don't want to worry about returning it right now. So this is it. It's the first page. Oh, okay, actually it's written in English. The words are in English, so I'm happy about that. I don't know why they wrote English version. They wrote French version on Amazon. That really scared me, because I was like, oh my goodness, I don't want to have to return this book again. I'm done with all this returning and calling them to send me a label. Okay, what happened there? It changed. Okay, it did change. The first page is English. And as I'm going further, it changed to French. It is French, actually. Yes, it is French. But I don't know. I might just not worry about it, because I think this is just a history of the illustrator. They're talking about his history. I don't speak or I don't know how to read French, but I think I'm more concerned about the illustrations in there. That is what I'm actually going for. I'm more concerned about the flowers. So I don't know. The smaller one, people complain about it, and the smaller one is actually bilingual. So I don't know, when they say bilingual, how many languages it was translated into. But this one, the book doesn't really have a lot of written words on it. I think to everything, it's just the flowers. It's only to page 43 that I see a few words. Maybe the history of the illustrator and some pictures. And as I'm going further to 197, and the pages is all illustrations. So that's what I'm really focused about. I'm not really focused about the words. My goal is just to become better in my illustration and in my journey as a surface designer. So I would have different flowers to illustrate. And as I'm going further in my journey, I won't have to, sometimes in the winter when I don't have, okay, there's two more words here at page 452. Oh, sorry, 450 to 452. And then it stops again up at 452. And we continue with illustrations all the way. More illustrations of flower. This is so beautiful. A lot of people gave good reviews about how beautiful the books was on their desk at home, but I don't plan to put it on my desk. I plan to use it to illustrate. So I don't plan to use it to decorate my living room or anything. I already have some books that I used to design to decorate my living room. So this is basically, I would say, work-related book. And I plan to use it for a long time. And my little girl is also interested in illustrating, and so this will be a good reference book. I got one in the library. Let me show you the one I got in the library, but I don't want, I just felt like with the one in the library, I would have to, keep renewing, and I have to return. But this one doesn't show you any steps of how to illustrate, of how to sketch first, of how to layer your flowers or your botanicals. It's just plain. So I'm getting this. I got this one first. I got this one so as to, once I learned how to layer my illustration, how to sketch, and then I would use this one. Once I feel like I'm okay with that, with this book I'm going to show you, then I can use this on my own. I'm going to reach that book. This is the one I got from the library. It is Botanical Watercolors Through the Season, All Year Round Guide to Painting Flowers and Plants. And it's by Sandrine Morgi. And this is also a very beautiful book. Let me take out this one at the bottom so it doesn't confuse you. This one is, I got it from the library. I was doing my research about how to start illustrating, and someone said you can go to your library and get books. And this one is in English, and it shows you step by step how to start, what equipment you would use, colors she used. She teaches a little bit about paints, pigments, color theory, what she uses, her favorite colors. She talks about tone, techniques, more techniques, and then she breaks them into spring, winter, and just, this is one beautiful thing that I learned, that I taught my little girl yesterday about the circle. I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to lift it up. How to start with a circle, and then after you do the circle, you put the horizontal lines and you start illustrating from there. And it goes on and on about palettes and wet and wet. It's a beautiful book too, and sketching, how to sketch. It says anemone, and it goes more on different techniques of layering, how to layer your flowers, how to sketch it. And it's a beautiful book. So the reason why I got this is I'm just getting it temporarily because I don't want to have to hold on to the book, any book that somebody might want to use in a library. So I got mine, but my goal is to learn the techniques of how to layer, and step by step of till you get to the final product. That's my goal with this, and I'll be returning it, and then I'll be going with that book. And that book has a lot of that. The first one I'm going to use by Pierre. That's the one I'm going to be using. But the goal is just to, learn all this as soon as possible. But just take my time, and then from there I'll be on my own to be able to know how to illustrate. And I like this because it also has, you know, it's not just only botanicals, it has fruits, few fruits in there. Yeah, and look at that, the autumn has pumpkin, and it keeps going on and on. So I guess once you get the gist of what to do, you should be able to illustrate on your own. Once you know how to sketch, understand the colors, how to layer, how to draw, and it should be easy, pretty easy to know how to get any book you like and use it as your reference. Another thing that I'm going to be taking advantage of is YouTube. And also I'm going to take advantage of my library. You will not believe it that my library offers us creative. Is it creative? Let me make sure. Yeah, creative bug. They offer us creative bug. So with our library card, we can log into all the courses, most of the courses on creative bug, and they have lettering, they have sewing, they have illustration, watercolor. So I'm going to take advantage of that free free resources that the library is offering me. So the only thing I've invested a lot of money on my on illustration and fashion, but just starting easy and not overspending. I'm taking advantage of the free resources I can as soon as possible, and using resources that are free to me. This is free, and my library gives us ample of time to be able to borrow the books, and they renew. So the last few days they've not really been so much emphasis on returning the book so fast. Hopefully somebody doesn't need it so I can take my time to learn all of this. It's a lot of pages. This page goes to 175. And so I plan to quickly use it because somebody needs it. I don't want to hold on to it and be selfish. And I'm going to use Creative Bug also as a free resource and YouTube. But I just want to stick to a few teachers because that's one of the things that I'm really fighting against, learning from different resources. But I want to be very focused on, okay, I'm learning from her. And then if I need more help, I go to Creative Bug or I go on YouTube. But there's this lady that I saw on YouTube that she's very good. I'm gonna put in her link in the description. So I hope this has really helped you. But I am excited to use this book, and I am going to preserve it. It is so beautiful and gorgeous. It is heavy. Yes, this is like, I would call it's like a textbook. It's huge, very huge. I never expected it to be this big. You can see the size compared to this one. It is huge. Let me grab one of my textbook book. This is just a regular 9 by 11 inch notebook from Walmart I got today, just to show you how big this book is. It is huge. See, this is just a regular notebook from Walmart. So see how big it is. And look at the thickness. I have to lift it with my two hands. It's hard to lift with one hand. So this is it. They said the smaller one is the 40th anniversary version because the smaller one had the 40 here with this gold writing. They had 40. But I mean, since it's not a lot, if it was a book that was like this one that was giving me instructions, and I would have been concerned about the words because I need to read and to understand what the author is saying. But it doesn't have a lot of, it doesn't have a lot of explanations or anything. So I'm not really concerned about the words. It's not teaching me what step by step. I think it's just the history of Pierre-Joseph Redouté, how he started painting or whatever. So I really am not concerned, but I like the shape because if somebody complained that they couldn't see the detail with a smaller book, but this one you can see the detail. That's why I just decided, oh well, I'll keep it. Let's take a look at this April Fool. Look at the detail in it. I'm lifting it with my two hands. Yeah, look at that. So that's why I got this size. So if you decide to get this book, you have to make a decision. Are you looking for size or convenience? Maybe if you want to pick this one, I don't think I'll be able to use it to travel. If I'm traveling, I'll probably use YouTube or Creative Bug. But this is definitely gonna stay at home with me. And I'm really gonna find it hard to share with my little girl because I don't want her to rip the page or anything. But we monitor her. We can share this together. But it is a beautiful book. People kept giving it good reviews. I was like, wow. But there's also many books on Amazon that has that will teach you how to illustrate. I didn't just want to. People gave other reviews. I guess if you go online and see this, I'll leave the link. You will see more of the books that, you know, sometimes when you're trying to look at one book, another comes up at the bottom and just telling you maybe the people that bought this. So I just didn't want to go through the hassle. Since I could get that, just thought I can get this for free and learn how to use this. So once I'm good with this, I should be able to use this on my own. Okay, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys think. If you're willing, I don't know if the small one is gonna be this size. This one I believe is 11 point. This is 12. Let me use this ruler. 11.3. So this one is 11.3 for the length, and the width is 8.8. So I'm not sure if this is how big or small the other one would be, but I like this one. Well, somebody said they use it for their decorating their flat for their living room, but I like this size. Okay, take care. Let me know what you guys think in the comment below. Would you pick this one, or you will pick the smaller versions and see how it is, or you might buy the two of them and see which size you like. And then if you want to take a look at the words inside, if you want to learn a little history about the author, then maybe you might want to get the bilingual one. But for me, I think I'm good with this. And it was on sale. It was about $20 difference, the smaller one and this one, and I picked this one. Okay, take care. Have a blessed one. Bye.